Welcome, everybody, to, again, the final chapters here of Robo-Daddy's Robo-Adventures. Now with, hopefully, 100% more space, and hopefully today. I really want to try and get this thing in orbit today. The only thing we're really missing, I think, is hiccups, apparently. But more importantly, thousands of chem fuel. 7,155 units out of a possible 34,000 units. And then we need either a pilot or an AI core. Obviously, we can have Robo-Daddy or Robo-Mummy do the piloting, so it's not such a massive deal. But again, I would like to find an AI core just to offload that job a little bit there. So, what happened at the end of yesterday was, of course, we had 2 raids from the Void faction. An incredibly powerful, incredibly tough faction. I thought that they actually did a shitload of damage, but as many of you pointed out in the comment section yesterday, if you watch it back slowly, you'll see that the thing that exploded and wiped out our entire kill box in one swoop was in fact a friendly trader. So much for that. Maybe the Void aren't quite as powerful as I thought, but even so, I have decided to go ahead and kind of preempt some kill box upgrades here. So I've gone ahead and replaced all of the old kill box alloy, or almost all of it, with Eternium instead. So our Embrasiers have 15,000 hit points apiece, which, to be fair, given that explosion yesterday, I still don't think they'd be able to negate it. Why can't I replace that? What the hell's going on there? We might not still be able to negate the damage done by that, but it is a start. Now, we're also gonna... We'll rebuild all the turrets out of Eternium as well, assuming we've got enough. Oh, yeah, we've got another 8,300, I think will be good. So I'll put down a couple of Eternium Vulcan cannons to start off with, and then we'll just start... I think we'll just start fleshing out the kill box with much more powerful turrets this time. What's a Devastator mortar? A magnetic catapult that launches plasma projectiles with great velocity, accuracy, and much larger blast radius thanks to its burst of 5 shells. Oh, that's pretty fun. Oh, you know, we've seen this before, haven't we? So it's a manable turret that fires, like, multiple shells in one volley. Okay, that's pretty good, but obviously a little bit relevant for us this time around when... Robo-Daddy isn't capable of violent. Robo-Mummy already has, like, the most ridiculous weapon we've ever seen. So another thing as well, I have to disappoint a few of you yesterday in the comment section who, were waiting for me to basically get these shield generators to take damage and then watch as the whole ship melted from the heat. I did actually remember that the ship needs the thermal conduits to actually connect them up. I actually remembered it before I saw the comment, and then I saw the comment and had a sensible chuckle. So we do need to connect heat sinks to this. We could scum it up quite massively with the power conduits. We could have like a room filled with power conduits, like for example this one, and we could just dump all the heat into here. You know, I might do exactly that. That's actually not a terrible idea. Bear in mind the heat sinks don't work in vacuums, so a room like this works really, really well. I believe all we need to do, we've got like a capital heat core. 5,000 steel, 2,500 plastic steel, 100 advanced components, and 100 regular components. Beads heat into the surrounding room will not function in a vacuum. Right, so we just drop one of these down in this room with all these pillars. And then maybe I should even go as far to forbid entrance to this. Yeah, I'm thinking we might want to, rather than have it set up the way it is, in hindsight, let's do a small corridor around the edge of the room. The servers being in a completely frozen room also is pretty good. What we'll do then is we'll move the airlocks right onto the bottom layer down here. Those ones are already kind of in the right place. And then we'll just have a walkway along this room rather than... Yeah, that works a little bit better. Rather than what we were planning on doing there. That way we can kind of look into it, and we'll maybe let them have a door into there if it needs any maintenance, say things break down, we need to do emergency repairs, whatever. That will allow them in, but obviously letting the animals or anybody, or the robots especially, wander in and out of this room and maybe disrupt the temperature. I don't think they will, but it's probably better to keep that kind of homeostatic away from all of the people just in case something bad does happen with it. Doormats. Where have they hidden doormats? Brother, I need a doormat. Look at how muddy this ship is getting. Sorry, Rogue AI. That's quite fun. Not under Misc. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. I'm in the middle of building a spaceship. The last thing I need to not be able to find fucking doormats. I genuinely don't know where they've been put. They're not in there, are they? They're not in there. Floors? Decor? They're under decor. They're not decor. They're functional. I take umbrage with that. That's okay. Let's put it there, and let's put one there, because obviously when the ship goes into space, although in hindsight, if the ship's in space, we're not really going to need doormats, are we? You fucking idiot. I was going to say when the ship goes into space, we'll need to put a doormat inside the door so they don't traipse mud in. From space. Eternium sandbags. That is the most decadent thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm in. Okay, we'll get some of those down. How many hippos do you think an Eternium sandbag has? 15,000. We can officially say we've made the strongest sandbags ever before seen in Rimworld. Unless, I guess, Glittertech Beta Poly might be used for that type of thing. I doubt it. We can probably take this apart now, right? I think we can afford to take all this stuff apart. Started to dot the outside of the ship with hardpoints as well, but it occurred to me we can't place anything on this side without caving in that mountain. That's all overhead mountain too, so we can't really do much over there. So we can drop one there and on this side. Obviously, I want it to be symmetrical here. I'm not a monster. Just don't question it if it's not symmetrical. Let's put one there. It's a little bit blocked by that wall, and then we'll put one on that side, so that's 2 blocks over from the edge. Oh, that's blocked by the fucking prison. Brilliant. We might have to do some operational work on the ship when it's actually up in orbit, because there's very little I can do. We've got a bit of a mess going on here, I will admit. Let's move you up, and let's move you to there, just so we can fit some more in. On the front, though? How are we looking with that? Yeah, look, we can pepper the front of the ship with a boatload. What's wrong with just putting a shitload of hard points on that? Is there any downside to it? I was thinking kind of space them out a little bit, but you know what? No, we can fit in... We can fit, what, 4 on each side there? 5 on each side? I may have stretched the Eternium a little thin here. The Vulcan cannons are 600 apiece, and we've only got 219 left, so somehow I've actually managed to exhaust the whole thing. On the plus side, though, they've got 25,000 hit points to swing, so I feel like it's going to be incredibly difficult for anybody to get through that, be that friendly trade caravan that goes off like a nuke, or be that the Void faction. One thing we will have to do, though... The turrets not being online, it's not such a big deal because the mortars and the antimatter cannons and everything else, Robo-Mummy's crazy Robo-Gun will deal with that. The only problem is making sure they actually go through the fucking kill box. So this is a bit more high priority. So what I am going to do then, rather than build that out of Eternium, at least until we get a little bit more, maybe replace it in the future, we can build that out of Cosmic Matter because we have a shitload of that, the Cosmic Alloy. And that still gives what? 10,000 hit points? Okay, fine, it's not the 35,000 we used to, but I'm sure it'd be more than sufficient for anything. Another fucking trade caravan. Get out. Oh, God. They never leave. This is like the 3rd one we've had today. Can I blow them up somehow? Can we set a target with the... How can I blow them up? Can we set target with these? Hold fire, designate... Oh, no, we can't. That's a shame. I know how we can deal with them. I've decided I'm sick of these trade caravans because the game, as you can see, it's working a little bit better now. I've done some tidying in between episodes of the save game and other such things. The trade caravans are not helping though. So you guys are done. Excuse me. Business hours are over. This shop is officially closed. Goodbye. Fuck off. Do you think they'll even get close here? They're doing a pretty good job. Shoot the Muffalo first. We might get something out of this that's useful. Hang on. No. Shoot the Muffalo. Oh, shit, smoke pop belt. Well, that was pretty fortunate. What are they doing? Moving? But moving inside the base? Well, that was unprecedented. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Really? Why are they coming in? I shot you so you'd leave, and then you decided to charge us down. They thought, it's just these guys. We could probably have them, right? Void might have failed, but we'll succeed. Idiots. Here's another weird thing. I've put a load of these down, and for some reason, grass seems to grow on top of them very frequently, and I'm not entirely sure why. You can see like there's very little grass in this zone, and there's grass on top of the hard points. There's very little grass over here, but grass on top of the hard points. I don't quite entirely know why it's so clustered over there. Very weird. I think we fit another one in there, but I'll have to put down a structural support. I mean, any sort of structural support. Hang on a second. We've got plenty of cosmic alloys, so I'll go ahead and drop one of those down. Excuse me. Thank you. Right, we'll put one of those there, and then we'll go ahead and build that afterwards off a bit for the timing. What weapons do we want? Does it really matter what weapons we take? Machine railgun. The power of Daka compels you. Yes, it does. Okay. And we can fit... Oh, wow. We can fit a lot of... Is it one hardpoint per weapon, or can we fit a shitload of weapons on one hardpoint? Anything but on top, this will be... Oh, so this is just for connecting anything to the ship's exterior. Well, that's pretty convenient. We've got a starburst cannon. We've got a shuttle depleter turret. Oh, is that to go onto the shuttles? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Machine railgun turrets. Unless that's for... What does that mean? Is that for destroying enemy shuttles, perhaps? And there's also a shuttle shield generator, so I assume not. So a shuttle, maybe in this case, they're just referring to quite literally a small ship, rather than one of the shuttle crafts that you can build. Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, a starburst cannon sounds pretty good. Let's put down a starburst cannon. Let's put down a machine railgun. Have we got any other types of... So that's all the weaponry added by this mod. I'm sure there's more with the research, but again, the research is going to take so fucking long. We'll already be in space before then. We've got a bio turret. That sounds cool. Isn't very damaging to artificial structures. It will poison and corrupt any organic matter it touches. Done. So we've got we've got, what is that? Laser turret, bio turret, railgun turret, and a starburst cannon on this hard point. I think I'll blueprint and put a couple of those down. Maybe we'll put the same thing on either side. Try and match it as best we can here. Again, we're gonna have to wait until we get into space before we can design it a little bit better than this. Put down 2 on those. Obviously, got to wait for that one to be built. Let's put down 1 and 2 there as well. What the hell's going on there? Kind of doubled up on hard points somehow. Now, I don't know what we do with the torpedo launchers. Again, it's not going to matter too much because we're not going to do any space. We might do 1 round of space combat, but again, I'm saving a lot of this for a dedicated save our ship playthrough because this was kind of just an endgame goal to get the damn thing into space. So I'm just decorating at this point, essentially. Yeah, I don't know why they've all doubled up like that. There are some pretty big weapons as well. We've got like large railgun turret, which is, I mean, exactly that. It's the only thing that can fit on a hardpoint by the looks of it. I suppose that's what you'd use a large hardpoint for instead. Oh well, whatever. We'll strap it onto. Actually, would it be better to strap it onto one of those? Or would it be better just to keep filling it with the ones that we've got? It says laser, plasma, and railgun. And which one have I not put down on this? We've got railgun, we've got starburst. I assume starburst is plasma, right? Nebulon. Oh, well that's... Oh, no, it does say there. Plasma. Right, so we've got plasma, we've got railgun, we've got laser, and then we've also got bio. So why don't we just fill... We've got all different weapon types there. Why don't we just fill all of these with that variation? So we autopsied all of those void characters, and we got absolutely nothing to show for it. We didn't get any fancy Barnix, unfortunately. Unless they've been put in the machine. I didn't even notice them. If we go over here, it's just all the Archotech crap, isn't it? And then this one, what do we turn this one into? Body parts. Let's see if we can change that into something. Is that like Architect Cyborg Mind Void Tech? Ah, there we are. Not the polar bear, not Void Tech, the polar bear, Void Tech with a duh. There we are. Let's get that set up and let's see if we found any of the... Oh no, it doesn't look like it. Otherwise we'd be able to haul it out. Good God. 337,000 items in one storage unit, and you wonder why the game's slowing down. Disappointed we didn't get any of the Void Tech stuff, because then we can make Void Tech, the Void Farmer Polar Bear of our dreams. So, speaking of which, when was the last time you had a cigarillo? It must have been so long. Hang on. We did get some stuff. They just don't look like... They haven't got a unique thing to them. Really? But we can make Void Tech. This is the best day of my life. Okay, hang on. Stomach, spine, nose, lung, kidney, heart, half cycler, ear, violence implant in the brain, fuck it, super seducer implant. We've got neuroenhancer, neurotonin V. Don't know what that is. Get it in there. Question, what happened to Rogan? Where did he go? What the fuck? Is he dead? Hang on. Rogan? What the hell? I think he's gone. I wonder if one of the mods updated and bugged it out or something. We didn't get any notification that he died. I definitely didn't edit anything out like that. He's just fucking gone. Well, rest in peace, Rogan. You were only a side effect anyway. Now we're going to get the real best boy. All the way from the start of the series, all the way to now, we are going to have Void Tech. And I think the Void technology is probably much stronger than the Archotech stuff. Bit of a shame that I wasted, the best part of about 10 episodes fucking turning that gorilla into a super weapon only for it to disappear. Space is a dangerous place. You never know. At any second, our ship could be boarded. We could fight robots. Robo-Daddy could be sucked out of an airlock. We could accidentally warp into some sort of space problem. I don't know, a star. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a backup of... We're going to take a backup of Robo-Daddy. We might take a couple of backups of Robo-Daddy in hindsight. Maybe not 21 of them. We'll take 5 backups of his brain. And then we'll take 3 backups of... No, we'll take 5 backups of his genome as well. And then, my friends, we are going to do Operation Robo-Daddy Forever. Spelled for space EVA, obviously. And that's going to be a shitload of cloning vats. Just filled with nothing but Robo-Daddy. All the way down. Let's get rid of this airlock here, too, just to make it nice and symmetrical there. And this room's got its own dedicated shield generator, so in the event of a stray rocket hitting it, it should be absolutely fine. Void Tech. No Tier 3 robot. What the fuck is this? Get out of here. How is there any Tier 3 robot left over? I need to dismantle that thing. Let's find out where its base station is, and that thing's got to go. Oh, is it in the prison? Ah, it's the prison robot. Get rid of it. We've got plenty of tier 5 ER bots, and those are the only one capable of... I mean, it's void technology, which is arguably more advanced than Archotech, right? I'm not going to have some crappy level 3 robot do it when we've got level 5 bots kicking around, and Omnibots too. We can pattern kibble, and they can turn kibble into chem fuel. We can essentially just pattern chem fuel. Oh, this is so good, because kibble is also taking up almost all of a storage unit by itself. Like, we have an absurd amount of kibble. We've got 526,000 silver as well, I've just noticed there. Fucking hell. I've got to check, haven't I? I've got... What happened there? Oh my god, look at the wealth. Holy shit, it can't display it in regular integers anymore. What the fuck? 3.342872 to the power of 7. Brilliant. That's fine. Oh, that's not a problem at all. I don't think that'll cause any raid-related concerns or issues there. That's absolutely fine. Close are we? We're still not even halfway to the needed chem fuel, but now we've got a much faster way of facilitating that. I mean, I put more doors down, which will help out quite a lot, but now they can churn it out pretty goddamn fast thanks to the kibble. This is good. This is good. I've also changed some of the shelving around and tried to set up some dedicated storage units, like this one's just for apparel. Bear in mind we were very much overburdened with apparel there, which they still can't haul over because the hauling bots are too busy carrying steel and crap around to the weaponry, although it's looking pretty fucking good. Look at that. Oh, and of course all of these fucking things too. What do you people not understand about no caravans? What? It's a fucking tribal merchant. What could you possibly sell us? Oh yeah, let's go and take over our herbal medicine and our smoke leaf to the death spaceship and see if they're interested. No, we're not fucking interested. Not only am I not interested now, but I was never interested. Even when this series began, there was a distinct lack of interest. Get your fake Voitech shit out of here. Get out of here, fake Voitech. Look at them just fucking melt. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Fake Voitech is dead. There can be only one. There can be only one. Slay them. Slay them all. Excellent. Well, hopefully that'll be the end of the caravans. Is there anyone not enemies with at this point? Let me just double check. Strength Town. I can see why. I can see why. Oh, those guys we are now hostile to. They just haven't turned red yet. And apparently... Oh, no, we're enemies with them as well. So the only people we're not enemies with are Strength Town, but even then, they don't really like us too much. The luxury hospital's complete. What's the immunity gain rate, do you think, in here? Oh my god. 492% rest effectiveness and 570% immunity gain speed. 141% surgery success speed is actually not what I expected. Sorry, surgery success chance speed wouldn't really make much of a difference there. I'm genuinely surprised it's not higher. We've got the vitals monitor, we've got the vitals center, we've got the dressers there. I've given it all the furniture that's relevant. I wanted to get the med bay down, but I have no idea how to make the Metastone bricks. And I also think it's a bit pointless when you got this and obviously the tier 5 robot. The reason we're doing that, of course, is to get his brain scan. We need someone to do that for him. So, extract brain data. No, that's not what I want at all. Scan brain, there we are. And then we also want to sequence his genome as well. Now, this first scan is going to go in cold storage. We're gonna put that somewhere extremely safe. It's a shame we didn't have the cocaine. It's a shame we turned the cocaine vault into a very practical glitternet hub. Where can we put it? Somewhere where no one can ever get to. We need like a specialized shelf for it, don't we? Let's go ahead and do that quickly. Storage and then like a crate. We need like a metal crate. Yeah, that's pretty good. Military grade crate. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything that could be more appropriate than that? I guess unless we build like a Eternium shelf, that would be pretty good. No, I like the military grade crate. Let's put that down there, and that's where we'll store the first generation master copies of Robo Daddy. Because if we start cloning clones, we're going to get into some weird shit there. Let's make sure we've got an almost perfect duplicate in storage. Then we'll make another one, and then we'll build all the clones out of that. We'll just keep them in the tanks until we need them. I think I'll also build a spare ER bot too, just to put in that new hospital. We've not actually had a hospital this entire game, have we? Besides the one in the prison that was in the old radiation chamber for a little while. Wave 76 in 0 hours. I repeat, 0 hours. We've got... Let's go ahead and forbid those doors. That was the last... Apparently, that was why the Titans were able to get in last time. Robo Daddy opened a door. I didn't even see him do that. So, it's a good job we ended up having him in, obviously, the extremely powerful armor, able to get him out of there pretty fast. Let's go ahead and recall all the robots as well, just until this is over and done with. Right, recall all. Please come back to base. Thank you. Oh, God, here it comes. I want to check on Wojtek as well, see how he's doing. See if we finally have Wojtek. Wojtek, speaking of Wojtek, could this be the third Void raid we've had? We will find out whenever the game can handle what the fuck we've done to it. Poor Rimworld. I kind of feel bad for it at this one. I'm genuinely so surprised that it has survived this long. I think the only time we've ever put it through harder paces than what we've got going on right now was the Zombieland mod, where we had a raid of thousands and thousands and thousands of zombies. The Shadow Pact. A group of scions. Oh my god, a what? A group of who? Ratton, Keiko, Ratton, Greg. Scions. Are these all... Oh my god, do you see that? Psychic, Mind Fray. What the fuck? Oh, look at them all. There's shitloads of them. How many are there? 147. They got Mind Lash, Mind Soothe, Phoenix. Oh, these are all the psychic abilities that we never got to see because Robo Daddy, of course, is incapable of violence. So he was never able to do any of them. Oh, this is cool. I wanted to quickly go ahead and select similar, actually, see how many there really were. 147. 147, and let's see how many we can reduce down just with a mortar volley. Go ahead. Wait, they've been toggled off. Did I turn them off? Oh my fucking god, I turned them off rather than hold fire. What a moron. Wait, hang on, we've got instant flake. No, we don't, because I took it apart. Well, that should do it. It's not going to be very impressive, unfortunately. No, not very impressive. But then again, this is just a raid of regular people. So I feel like I'm just going to turn the... I think everything but Void at this point is going to be just the same old crap. You know, they're going to walk into the kill box, they're going to get ripped apart, etc. These guys are psychic powered, though. So that might pose some different threat. What are you doing? Go home, Omnibot. Where was he? All the raids we've had, this one is really fucking staggered. We've got some still all the way back down here. I assume these were the ones picked off by that mortar strike, so they've started bleeding out. We've got some all the way back down towards the top right corner. Some are just about to enter the kill box. Is there anything worth paying attention to? No. No, it's really not, is it? Turned up with psychic powers, but unfortunately they forgot armor, decent weapons, and smoke pop belts. Psychic powers do not make up for the fact that you've only turned up with a fucking wooden mace. Because we have raiders don't flee, we've got to wait for every last fucking raider to die here. Well, they might flee at 90%, bear in mind, but I think it's kind of likely that we are going to be sitting around for a while waiting for these fuckers. Are they bleeding out? Are they bleeding out? Oh, we're actually waiting on a lot of mechanoids more than anything else. Look at the shoulders on that man. What are you wearing? Cloth capacitor robe. Enhances the max psychic energy of the wearer. Hooray! They're done. Wow, that was incredibly tragic. Right, robots, get back out there. How close are we then to liftoff? That's the real question. It's been a long time since I've checked upon the actual engines themselves. We are currently looking at... Oh, God, we're still not halfway. We're still not halfway. I know I said I didn't want to build assemblers for everything, but I'm starting to regret that choice thoroughly. I'm massively starting to... Can I do it? Can I build... Well, I mean, what can we do with it? We could have something patterning kibble and then another one patterning... If we have it pattern kibble and dump it on the floor, and then one next to it patterning chem fuel, or making chem fuel out of the kibble that the one next to it is dropping. But I feel like it would just drop more, if we can find a good balance for it. Okay, I'm in. You know what, I've convinced myself. It's either that or we sit and watch robots for another 15 hours. Robots can't scan his brain. Oh, this is so annoying. We can't actually operate on him. Requires one brain scan and one genome sequence. I was thinking maybe it requires regular medicine, which is why it's not working, because we have all types of medicine. And in fact, we have we have minimum 4,800 of each type of medicine. They just can't scan his brain. Robots are incapable. That means we'd have to rely on Robo-Mummy to do it, and I feel like she would probably just end up mangling the poor fucker. Well, we've got to give it a go. Those who take risks get big reward, unless it's your robo-wife built purely for combat. She can't. She hasn't got enough skill. Fuck. Oh, hang on. What's he doing now? He's doing it. I take back everything I said. Okay, it's fine. Requires no medicine at all, turns out. Good shit. I don't know why it's taken them the best part of 3 days to finally get around to doing this, but he's actually working on it now. There it is. Oh, there it is. His brain scan and his genome. So for those of you curious what that is, genome is his physical characteristics. So his appearance, his traits. The brain scan, as far as I recall, is his... Oh, you saw it there. So it'll have traits, all of that stuff, his hair, his gender, his race, etc., his name, then the brain scan is his skill set, including passions, obviously denoted by the asterisks there, and the backstory too. Fantastic. So let's make sure all of those are put in the military case. Let's go critical, and let's go brain scan template. No. Yeah, brain scan template, and then genome template. Let's rename those as alpha. Alpha brain. There we are. And then this one is alpha genome. That way I can never get it confused when we try and... When we actually want to clone him, it means that we won't accidentally confuse the original copies with the other counterfeit, well, not exactly counterfeit, but less good copies. There's no mechanic that actually does that. It's just me wanting to do something fun. Go on then, let's rely on these assemblers. I know I said I wasn't gonna do it, but how we looking now? After days, after that's like 3 more raids? Oh fuck, I forgot you're only supposed to show it for one of them. Well, we're gonna get 34 reports now. Hey, we're over halfway. But it needs 40,000. Oh, you fucking bitch. What? From where I built more stuff? We need to build another fucking 6 engines? I'm very annoyed. Okay, I need to make sure I build nothing else when we get these final engines on here. For fuck's sake. Oh, there we go. Another successful surgery on Wojtek. Oh my god, look at him. Getting to give 135% apiece. What does the spine do? Does that give any bonuses? Manipulation and moving. Oh my god. We haven't even had to sacrifice anything either. The best part is the Wojtek is compatible with his farmer AI. What a frightening thought. There we go. So there is the secondary gene template. So let's go call that beta genome. And then this one we will rename it to beta brain. Me. And then we'll head to all of these and we'll go ahead and install that in all of them. So start growing. Which one? Hang on. Why the fuck do I know which one's which? I don't think it consumes it if you just clone. I think it only consumes the brain scan. From what I remember. Maybe it doesn't consume either. Maybe I just wasted my time there. Well, we've got some backups anyway. His brother. I just want to go... Oh, that means we're fueled. We're fueled. I built 42 engines just so we had a little bit of extra room there. I also, in a vain attempt to empty out some space in the storage unit, didn't obviously fucking work. I've just dumped a shitload of medicine and a shitload of cosmic weave and a shitload of cosmic... I've just dumped 44,000 cosmic alloy in a lake. Unfortunately, it is still rammed with cosmic alloy. Another 69,000. Hey, nice. Shit, we can launch. Do I want to just try it? And then we'll solve any other ship issues when we're actually up in space? Man, the ship bridge. How's Farmer Wojtek going as well? He's done. What is that Neurotonin V? Blood pumping 25%, filtration 25%, 50% slower bleeding. Wow, that's so good. I've got to rename him. Farmer Wojtek. Hang on. Can we fit it in as well? No, okay. Wojtek V. Yeah, that's even cooler. Okay, get on this bridge. We're launching. We're launching. I've not tested this. I don't know if this is going to succeed. We're fucking launching. Do it. Launch the ship. Is it going to work? Oh, no. Please tell me it's worked. Brother, I will cry. Ludian by Rimworld Studios is not responding. Oh, no. Come on. Did we die? Is this heaven? I don't know if the game... I said this before. I said this before we started this stupid fucking idea to launch the entire base into space. I said, I'm not sure the game can handle it. I don't think it's working. You know, I'm gonna leave it. Oh, hang on. It fucking worked. It fucking worked. We left behind Ciala the cleaning bot. Why are you out there? Oh, for fuck's sake! I've left a cleaning bot, but we're gonna have to go back now, aren't we? Okay, orbit achieved. You colonists gaze in awe at the planet beneath them, successfully launching a spacecraft. Oh my god, it actually fucking worked. I can't believe it. Is it online? Is everything working as intended? Generators are online. A blacksmith's telling me about an inspiration he's got. Oh my god, it fucking worked. Oh, are we alive? We're good? Refueling rocket engine. Everything's coming back online. Something's screaming at me. Oh god, the nuclear reactors. What the fuck's wrong? Because the radiators are offline. Don't roof over that! We've launched a mining hole in space. Oh shit, what happened with the... we also need to block this over, don't we? Because this is not going to cool shit. Oh, no. Okay, hang on. Things are not going quite... shiny hull tiles, I don't care. Things are kind of falling apart a little bit here. No. I suppose you can roof over that. Just leave the floor open, though. That's because the power cut... That's not my fault. That power cut going into space. Animals wandering. No. You definitely don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to do that. We've just got an open vacuum here, Chief. Right, put them there. Put them there. Right. Area 1. Animals. Back to Area 1, please. Go. Okay. Reactor alert. Overheating. Oh, I know. I don't know how to solve this. Scram. That means it's shutting down, right? It's not shutting down, Chief. Is it? Oh, fuck. Okay. Get over there. Manage reactor. Run. Rubber Daddy, please. For fuck's sake, hurry up. Oh, my God. What is he doing? It's all cracked. It's just all cracked. None of this is my fault. We've got 2 rods in... What the fuck? Oh, Wojtek, no! I can think of a more fitting end to this fucking series than that. Oh, that was incredible. Absolutely fucking incredible. Oh man, that's the perfect ending, isn't it? That's just absolutely fucking perfect. Brilliant. Just brilliant.